Today we're gonna do all hip, all mobility, all in bed. All you need is a towel and your bed. So we'll get started. We're on our backs. And one leg just flops out, doesn't matter what it's doing. The other leg, we're gonna draw in towards our chest. Now, if this works for you, great. If not, take your towel, hook it around your knee pit, and then just use the towel. And we can rock it side to side, we can lift it up and down, whatever feels good. We just want this joint, right? Where the big bone plugs into your pelvis, we just want it to feel looser. So you will choose your own range of motion here. And again, you move however it feels good, working to make your range of motion like a millimeter bigger than you wanted it to be. And as always, breathe big, right? Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And then exhale, imagine releasing the body parts that feel stuck. All right, that's number one. Number two, we're gonna go a little bigger this time. So I'm gonna stay on the same leg. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is long. And I'm just laying, right? Keep a long spine. Now the top leg has to work a little harder. We're gonna keep it long and just draw little circles with your foot. Okay? So we're still working on motion in every direction. And you might start out first thinking, like, draw a golf ball with your heel. But as you get better at it, feeling stronger, feeling braver, right, you can make it bigger, like beach ball, basketball, whatever. We want it to feel a little heavy because you're picking up your whole leg, but still generally good. Oh, and maybe alternate directions on these, right? Do some clockwise, some counterclockwise. But as always, inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, imagine releasing the body parts that feel tight or stuck. Okay, and then last one. This one can be a little dicey laying down, but we're gonna try our best. Bottom leg is still bent. Top leg, we need to get backwards with it. But the temptation is to arch the low back to bring that leg backwards. So we gotta zip up our abs like crazy and then just push it back a little. Right? Now, if that is just too weird to do laying on your side, you could also do it laying down and just try to lift that leg up off the bed. It may not go very far, and that's okay, right? So abs are zipped, spine is long, and just try to lift it a few times. Yeah, and you'll feel all the action going on in your abs. So whether you're on your side or on your belly, we need to lengthen the hip flexor. Let's do a few more like this. Again, side or belly, you pick how you want to do it. Abs are engaged, lengthen through the crown. And let's bring it back to center. And that's it. That is our hip mobility in bed, one leg down. So let's take a quick break. And I'm gonna do quick break in what I like to call reclined butterfly. I know you've seen this one before. Feet sole to sole, and we let our knees just flop out. And if it doesn't feel good to let your knees flop out that hard, take your pillow, boom, a little bit of support for your knee. Again, and we're just working on hip mobility, that's all it is. So let's take 3 or 4 big breaths here and just inhale, lengthen, exhale, release, relax the body parts that feel stuck, the body parts that feel uncomfortable. Yeah, imagine making space between your hip bones. Big breath. And I'm thinking we should probably get to work on the other side. Okay, so let's get the pillows out of the way. Extending the other leg. Ooh, I hope I changed legs. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, and same deal. Right? We just start to grab the leg, draw little circles. We use the towel if the leg doesn't come in that far. Right? It's like, oh, it's like we're steering it, you know, but just let some motion happen there. We let our body decide like 90% of what it wants to do, and then we gently, gently, gently coax it to go a little bit further. Okay. Inhale, lengthening through the crown, even though we're in bed. Exhale, relax the body parts that feel stuck. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. Make the circles as big as they feel. Pretty good, or maybe just a little bit uncomfortable, nothing bad. And now let's get to work on that side lying stuff. So bottom leg is bent. That's gonna give us more support. We lengthen, 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 and then top leg. Find a spot on the wall and draw your little golf balls, or tennis balls, or basketballs. Your call. Now, for extra points here, we do want to keep the abs engaged and try to stabilize our core. Imagine shrink wrapping your waist, right? So think strong, strong tummy. Now that's just for extra credit, right? If you don't do that, it's going to be okay. But as long as we're here, see if you can zip the abs up and get a little tummy workout too. But the main focus is that range of motion again, where the big bone plugs into the other big bone. All right, now we have to work a little bit on getting it to go behind us. So you can do side lying. Now you do have to zip up your abs, right? We don't want to arch our low back, and just reach your heel to that back wall. And it may not go very far. And if doing it side lying is weird, you can just flip over onto your tummy again, right? And just try to lift that leg up. But again, if we try to go bigger than our body wants to, it's likely that we're gonna crunch our low back. So I wanna make it real clear. We're not going for a big, crazy range of motion here. You're going for a point that you feel the strength in your glute, you feel a little stretch in your hip flexor, but nothing in your low back. All right, let's inhale a little bit more, right? Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, release the body parts that feel a little stuck. Again, you can be on your side, you can be on your tummy. I'm having fun on my tummy, so I'm gonna stay there. Let's take 2 more big breaths down here. And then let's call it. So we can just roll ourselves over. And now it's up to you however you want to finish, right? We can do that reclined butterfly thing again if that felt good. You can draw the knees in towards your chest if that works for you, or you can just be on your way. Thank you for stopping by. If you had any questions, drop them in the comments. Let me know what you're into or what you're not into, and I will see you next time. Take care.